Hi guys, hey friends, welcome to the new video. If you are a new subscriber, upload every video, it's gonna help my channel 1000 subscribers. Today I'm gonna show you a couple of plugins from Boris FX 2023. We're gonna focus on one group. In the next video, we're gonna go through all of those plugins, okay? So I am in Sony Vegas, as you can see, and I have my video track and audio track. Now I'm gonna bring some stupid footage right here. So I have my right here zero budget detective stuff. I'm just dragging the footage right here to this video track, as you can see, and this is my stupid footage. Yes, as you can see, I'm just smoking some stupid cigar. Now what I'm gonna do, if you have your footage, I'm just gonna click right here FX, and I have all the plugins right here from Boris FX. Yes, Continuum right here, BCC. Yes, so we're gonna go maybe first through warp right here. So if I'm just selecting warp, I have the plugins right here. Yes, I'm gonna make it smaller right here. Now I'm gonna choose maybe first two effects, and of course we're gonna go one by one. Yes, so wait guys, I'm just deselecting. Basically this just give me this warm, because this is warp. Yes, effects, it's gonna basically warp my footage. Yes, very simple. So I'm just choosing first the bulge plugin, and if I'm gonna just click play, as you can see, this give me this kind of motion effect. Yes, this warp, but basically you have the right here the presets, and you have different values right here. So I'm gonna show you. I'm just scrolling the mouse yes, to have different results in my footage. Look at this. Yes, this just right here give me this warpy kind of ball, as you can see. Oh shit, what a big fucking head. Yes, and you can of course play around on the stuff. Wait guys, I'm gonna change for the different one. Yes, and for the different one. So as you can see, this just give me this kind of warp stuff, and I can of course adjust right here. Yes, I can make it bigger, smaller right here. Yes, I can of course adjust the angle too. Yes, as you can see right here, I can rotate this warp kind of effect. Yes, and I can change to the different preset. As you can see, this just warp my footage, this kind of burk or whatever it's called. Yes, BCC, this plugin. Of course, if you wanna, click right here FX, you have the presets right here on this window. This just show you yes different fucking results, as you can see. Yes, this just warp your kind of footage right here maybe. Yes, this just add this kind of warp effect, because this is warp basically folder. Yes, very simple stuff. So you have the presets, and you can play around on those stuff. As you can see, you have many options right here, and to be honest, I don't go through them, but you can play around. This blur effect basically looks like that. Yes, so maybe I'm gonna back go to this burger effect. Now I'm gonna disable this, and I'm gonna go to this second one, cool effect. Yes, right here, and this just give me this, because this burg give me this kind of one place. Yes, of this warping effect. This curl, as you can see, this warping stuff is going on this full footage, as you can see. And I can change, of course, the preset. I have just 4 presets right here. So this is interesting. If I'm just scrolling the mouse, well, the warping is not happening right here too. Right here, I think it's happening, but in small kind of amount of effect. Wait, guys. So I'm just gonna choose the last one value. To be honest, I don't play much about this warp effect, but I'm gonna show you. As you can see, you can adjust the amount of warping. I hope you can see this stuff. Yes, right here. Yes, this just disturb. It's almost look like some kind of water. Yes, right here. So I can adjust right here the seed, of course, the right here the duration, and another values. To be honest, like I said, I cannot even mocha. That's interesting. So I can add trackiness to this warping effect if I want right here, and you have different values right here. So it's interesting to be honest. As you can see, this just disturb all my mesh, give almost create this kind of water effect as you can see, yes, to my footage. So that's a coral, that's a birch. This birch just give me this kind of on one spot, I'm assuming, yes, right here. As you can see, this is the spot and I can move this right here. Yes, it's almost like looking glass effect. Now I'm gonna delay those two. Let me just go through another plugin. So FX, and I'm just gonna go through those, yes, right here, and I'm gonna add those three. We're gonna go through those three. I'm gonna click OK. And once again, I'm gonna disable this one and this one, yes, and we're gonna focus one by one. So I have the plugin called displacement map. That's interesting. I have couple of options. I have 5 options. I'm just clicking place. Whoa, this just displays. I'm assuming, as you can see this bump at the beginning. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, this give kind of almost how to say percussion kind of vibe to it. So I'm just moving, and this just warp around. As you can see, around this stupid footage, this displacement map. It's almost give this kind of look in through the glass effect. Yes, right here. This I'm gonna go scroll the mouse to a different. Yes, right here, and scroll the mouse to a different. So this just warp my footage. How to say? Give this kind of result as you can see. Yes, I can of course adjust amount as you can see the warping effect right here. Yes, to this value or maybe to this value. As you can see, this give, whoa, I can even warp right here. Wait guys, to be honest, like I said, I just discovered this stuff too with you guys. I'm just playing around on this plugin, and this give kind of almost glass, looking through the glass effect. Yes, this displacement. As you can see, I can disturb this from the bottom, from the corners, right here, from the left and right, from the bottom and from the down, yes, below, as you can see. And I have different options right here. Like I said, I don't play around much to this, but if I'm gonna just play a little bit on those values, you can see the different fucking result. I'm assuming this is like left. Yeah, I can place basically the warping effect, as you can see, how much I wanna have basically, and where right here. Yes, I can adjust the amount of warping on basically on the footage. So it's very interesting, this displacement. This gives different kind of warp effect, yes, to your footage. Now let me go through another plugin. So I'm gonna just disable this. Wait guys. And this called polar displacement. So this is just called displacement map. Yes, and this polar displacement, I'm gonna just toggle. Then I'm gonna click space. Yeah, once again, this give uh wait guys, this is the same? No, this is not the same, because right here I have like 5 options, and right here I have couple of options more. So if I'm just scrolling the mouse, this gives me different warp effect, as you can see on the corners. Yes, I'm gonna scroll the mouse. Yes, right here. Of course I have this value, and this almost is the same like displacement, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, as you can see. So you have very cool warp kind of effects, yes, using this displacement map and polar displacement. I don't know, this looks very familiar to the displacement, to be honest. So if I'm just playing around, as you can see, this just warping my stupid footage, yes, down or maybe up. And I have, whoa, this is fucking cool. As you can see, I have different fucking values. I can of course displace, this is interesting, from the green, yes, red, blue, Yes, as you can see. Okay, wait this. So I can display this on the. Whoa. I can create very interesting fucking shapes, as you can see. Interesting effects using this displace. So this is very different from the displacement. This is polar displacement and it's different, guys. Okay, like I said, I don't play much on this warp, to be honest. I don't prepare on this video, so I'm gonna just delay this and I'm gonna go through the second another one. It's called ripple or whatever it's called. I'm gonna just toggle right here. Whoa, this gives me almost water kind of warp. Yes, as you can see, I have this water pattern and I have like, whoa, so many options. So I'm gonna just place. As you can see, I can make it smaller, those water effects, or maybe bigger, those kind of warping effect. Yes, as you can see. So this is very different from the displacement and displacement map or whatever, polar displacement. Yes, this is this kind of circular displacement, if that makes sense. Yes, circular warping. As you can see, we let's go. Now, of course, I can adjust the values. This is interesting stuff. So, to be honest, I don't know what it's for, basically, yes, to use this. You can use this for some transitions or something like that to have this kind of effect, yes. As you can see, I can make it bigger, smaller, those kind of circular uh, warping stuff on your footage, yes. So there's, of course, a couple of options. If I'm gonna just choose this one and play around on those values, as you can see, I can adjust the amount of warping. Of course, yes, the angle I think too, and the strength of warping too. As you can see, so I can play around on those fucking ripples. So those three already, it's different kind of warping. As you can see, it almost look like water, your footage. Let's go. I'm assuming you can adjust the speed of warping too, right here, yes, so, somewhere. Oh, I have the light even. If I'm gonna change the light, it's gonna happen something different. I'm assuming right here, you can see this kind of blue effect. If I'm just changing, this just change right here, yes? This stupid stuff, I'm thinking. So like I said, I don't know, I can use Mocha so I can track whatever point I want to warp. That's fucking cool. And I have different options right here. The edges, yes, as you can see, this circular shapes to make it sharper of the edges of this warping. Now I'm gonna delay this, so I just add right here this ripple, yes. I'm gonna delay those effects. Let me go through another effects. So ripple, and we're gonna add those for last one, yes. So I'm gonna just add right here, and I'm gonna click OK, and once again disable each. And in the different video, I'm gonna do the same thing with different category, of course, because I wanna go through all plugins basically. So I just disable. I just add a couple of those, the same effects. Now I'm gonna just disable this, and I have this called turbulence, BBC turbulence. I have you have so many options right here on this turbulence, and you have Mocha right here or not. Yes, you have Mocha, so I can basically track this warping, I'm assuming, yes too. So I'm gonna just choose maybe this warping, what is gonna happen, and I'm just playing. This gives me very subtle warping effects. I guess I just scroll in the mouse to have different results, and to be honest, I don't see too much. Right here I can see, as you can see, this gives you this kind of different warp effects. So basically all those warps have different kind of, how to say it, effect, yes, to your footage. And like I said, I don't know what you're gonna use this for. Maybe you're gonna track some place on your footage and you wanna have this kind of warping effect. Or maybe you have some shot that it's require, like warping kind of situation. Something like your character is fucking drunk or something like this. So this, to be honest, gives you this subtle warp effect, as you can see. Yes, of course I can adjust the value. Yes, the scale right here. I'm gonna just bring the scale up. Wait, yes, I wanna play for you once again. Yeah, you can see this warping effect is on my footage right here. Yes, right here, this kind of linear warp. So we can adjust on this one, as you can see, to create this kind of effect on you. I just add the scale to see better. Yes, right here I'm gonna add more scale. As you can see, this give me this subtle warps. Like I said, it's good to use this, I don't know, to have this kind of effect of reflection even, yes, on, I don't know, on some fucking door. How to say, on this fucking stuff that you open the door, yes, you have this circular stuff. You can use this kind of warping effect, yes, if you have those kind of shots or something like this, or maybe some camera footage, yes, like, oh, this camera just recording stuff. So this give very subtle results, as you can see. I'm just moving around just to show you this pattern, yes, patterns. I'm just moving match the scale right here just to show you. You can of course play around on those settings. You have different values right here. I'm not gonna through those to go through them all because, like I said, I don't use this much effect. Yes, this warp. As you can see, this warpy situations happen right here, and I'm gonna just go right here and change another values. As you can see, this just give me different kind of warps, and depends what you want. As you can see, you have different fucking values. So this give very, how to say, subtle vibe to it, yes, and just disturb your footage, warping your footage. This called this turbulence. Yeah, it looks like fucking turbulence, as you can see. Yes, so very interesting stuff. In my opinion, this displacement, whatever it's called, gives very like much result. But this turbulence, as you can see, give you this kind of almost water pattern to it. So I just show you there are so much options, as you can see on those turbulence. I just scroll on the mouse. Okay, now it's end. Yes. So I have almost wavy kind of situation right here. Yes. I can adjust the scale and right here the level or whatever, and right here the distortion. Yes. I have different settings right here. As you can see, right here I can change the angle of this stupid warping. Now I'm gonna just disable turbulence and I'm gonna add the plugin called Thrilled or whatever it's called. I'm gonna just select this. Whoa, this already give you this fucking, as you can see, almost black hole kind of situation. I am in black hole. Let's go. So how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 you have presets. If I'm gonna just play, I have black hole in my footage right here. As you can see, I have different, I'm assuming, values, positions, and angles. Yes. It's good to use this maybe, yeah, to create black hole, like I said, to create this kind of camera angle or some kind of reflection on this fucking on some stuff. Yes, as you can see, this give very cool, like almost black hole results. So I like this one. This truth looks fucking cool. Yes, as you can see, and I can of course drag this. Of course I have, it should be like I can make it bigger, smaller. Yes, the scale. I cannot right here. As you can see, I can twist my footage right here. Yes. Whoa, let's go. So we can use this to create some kind of transitions even, yes? As you can see. Yes, we this just twist my footage. This is cool effect. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. So right here I can make it, as you can see. Very cool fucking effect. I can use this to some kind of transitions or something like this. So I like this one too. Yes, as you can see. I can twist those footage. It looks fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. And I can use Mocha to track, yes, whatever I want to twist. That's fucking cool. And right here I have another options. So I'm gonna just turn this down, this truth or whatever it's called, and we're gonna go to the vector displacement, another displacement. How many options I have? Couple of options, yes, something like 8 or whatever. And I'm gonna just change this. Let me see what warping I have. Very subtle, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. I don't see even the results of this. Yes, I'm just scrolling the mouse on the different settings and this doesn't give me these results of warping. If I'm gonna just adjust. So this is fucking strange. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna just select this. No. Wait guys. Oh my hand is fucking killing me. So I have the direction of this displacement vector, but to be honest, I don't know what kind of results I have right here. So this is a little bit shitty one. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm just changing the value, I just changed all the values and I don't see any result on this one. Maybe it's very subtle or something like this, yes? Of course I can use Mocha and I have different values right here on this passing or whatever it's called. So yeah, I don't see much of this stupid stuff. I'm gonna just because I don't select this one. I am stupid idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna record this one more time. So basically, I can select this one, and this give me this. As you can see, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. As you can see, this give me different fucking almost glassy results to it. As you can see, I'm just scrolling the mouse to different presets. Yes, right here. So I don't know what it's useful to. As you can see, I can disturb my footage very easily. Warp my footage. I'm sorry guys for this one, but I don't. As you can see, I can basically bump this to different fucking directions, yes, and different results I have, yes. Like I said, it's good to have this kind of look at blackface. Blackface! It's good to use this effect, in good I don't know, to transitions or whatever you're gonna use this to some camera footage or something like this to warp your footage, yes? Now I'm gonna disable this vector displacement. It's cool too. And I'm gonna add wave right here. And if I'm gonna just change this, I have like almost 12 or whatever options. If I'm gonna just, yeah, this give me wavy distortion, yes, on my footage. Or maybe those kind of waves, yes, as you can see. I have even this kind of wave effect. That's fucking cool. I have different waves, as you can see, yes. It's cool too, in my opinion, this wavy kind of pattern. As you can see, we let's go. And I can change, of course, the height, yes, the weight of this stupid stuff. As you can see, I can. This is smaller, this is bigger, yes, those waves. And of course, the directions. This is very big, kind of. Like I said, it's useful to use this, but to be honest, as you can see, this is very smaller waves, or maybe those kind of fucking waves. So these waves, as you can see, give you different fucking footage. It's good to add this kind of transition, in my opinion, because I don't see how you're gonna use this on your movie or too much, you know. Maybe on your music video, yeah, that's, as you can see. If I'm gonna just change this and play around on this value, as you can see, I can change the waves, and this just disturb my stupid footage. As you can see, I can make it those fucking waves. This looks interesting. So yeah, I just show you uh, all this stuff basically to disturb your stupid footages using Boris FX, this group, just yes, this warp FX. In my opinion, this turf, it's very good. This basically circular stuff. The displacement one to the wave is cool too. Everything is cool. You have different fucking results, of course, yes. As you can see, this just disturbed my stupid stuff. Yes, this vector displacement or whatever it's called right here. Yes, displacement, yeah, vector. As you can see, this just disturbed my footage. And like I said, it's cool to use this kind of reflection or maybe camera footage, this kind of effect, yes, because or maybe water reflection, yes, you have some footage or something like this, yes. This turf, it's fucking cool. Give you this kind of circular. I'm assuming yes. This is this circular stuff. Yeah, give you black hole. You can create black holes or something like this, as you can see. Oh, this is fucking black hole effect. Some sci-fi stuff or something like this, yes, to create this effect. Like you just get through the portal. Yes. And you have this turbulence. This turbulence basically is created this turbulence, as you can see on your footage, small kind of waves. And you have different stuff like I show you at the stuff. And you can play around on this. Like I said, I don't how to say very I don't use this, but you have different values right here. Scale the number of fucking waves. You can make it bigger, smaller. Yes, you can make it on the full footage. You can track this with Mocha right here down below. Yes, and you have of course the angles right here and different values right here. Like I said, I am not very familiar with this, but I just want to show you and explain you how it looks. Okay, those warping stuff from basically Boris FX. I have even animation right here. This is interesting. So I'm just playing around to have this different distortion, this different warping stuff. So yeah, I just show you guys this stupid video. In the next video tomorrow, we're gonna focus on the different group. We're gonna go from the up to down, yes. So we're gonna focus on the maybe not on the VR, maybe on the transition. As you can see, we have much plugins. So maybe tomorrow I'm gonna record separate video. I just show you the warping stuff on Boris FX. It's cool. Thank you for watching, guys. This stupid video.